All right, we are here today with our Maroons softball player representatives, and we're going to recap this week in softball. Ladies, this week we have played, if I'm looking at the schedule right, we have played 2 games. We beat Whitley County 19-4, and then we lost to Madison Central in a tight contest. Was it 7-6?
Yes.
7-6. So we're basically one run away from being undefeated. So give us a little recap of the Whitley County game, Madison Central game. So maybe just some highlights or things you want to talk about. So we'll start with Mackenzie Pinkston.
Whitley game, we did pretty good. We had a couple errors, which is why they got those 4 runs. But other than that, we did amazing.
Okay, Jesse.
We struggled at the plate a little bit. It's a lot slower pitching that we had been used to seeing, so it took us a second to get in the game, but then we jumped on her.
Okay, how about the Madison Central tough loss, 7-6?
We had a couple errors there too. I ain't gonna blame the umpire, but she wasn't giving us nothing. Our pitching was there, but she was not. And getting our bats going, but we had 3 or 4 home runs, so
Okay.
we're good.
I saw that, didn't we have particularly the younger girls, the one with the, Bella
Yeah.
was one, but we
Yeah.
also had, was it 2 of the 8th graders with
Yep.
home runs?
Yep.
So who was the 3 that hit the dingers?
Brooklyn, Bella, and Ryan.
Yeah. 2
Okay.
8th graders and a freshman.
Kudos to them. So
Yeah.
the program looks really good in the future. So we'll get you guys up and rolling. We're going to be on all cylinders here before long, but you don't have to hit home runs to make an impact in the game. Upcoming games. Looks like we've got the next 3 that's upcoming. You guys have got a lot upcoming. Look at the schedule. I've got 5 in the next week, if I've seen things right. Looks like tonight we're at Russell County.
Yep.
Looks like Saturday we're at Somerset playing 2 games, Estill County and Madison Southern.
Yep.
Looks like Monday we're at North Laurel, and they seem to be way down from Southwestern killing them just this past week. And then Tuesday looks like we've got Madison Southern at home. What game do you look the most forward to out of those 5? So we'll start with Jesse.
I would say Estill County just because my best friend plays on that team, pitches for that team, and I played softball with her for the past 2 years.
So what would it mean to beat your best friend?
Well, when I was at Southwestern last year, we lost to them, so just,
Revenge.
yeah.
Okay, Mackenzie, out of those teams, what do you think?
I'm looking forward to playing at Somerset. I know we ain't playing Somerset, but I'm sure they'll be there just to try to get under our skin. So I'm ready to show them what we got.
Okay, so you ready to show the Jumpers a doubleheader there on Saturday? So I guess they're probably playing 2 games at home as well, so a full day of softball. Looks like the weather's going to be terrible on Saturday, so I hope that they miss the weather diagnosis. But you can play in 50-degree weather as long as it's not raining. So, but man, we had beautiful weather this week. Let's get back to the 70s again. I know our baseball team, and we're going to talk to them here shortly, have got a rash of injuries that's broke out. Have we remained healthy so far through the girls' softball season, or we got any injuries?
Mostly healthy. We've had a couple little hit and misses injuries just for lack of practice, but other than that, I think we're pretty good.
Okay. Number 4. Out of, we talked about the dingers with all the girls. Who is swinging, if you said right now, who is swinging the hottest bat, according to you, on the team? Mackenzie, who would you pick?
I have no idea. Everybody's pretty hot right now.
Okay.
Probably Jesse or Chloe.
Jesse or Chloe?
Yeah.
Okay. How about you, Jesse? You want to pick yourself or Chloe? Is that a good combination?
I would probably say Chloe, just because she's very consistent at the plate.
Any idea of what her batting average is early in the season?
No, I have no idea.
Is it above 500?
I have no idea.
Okay. It seems like she's getting on base a lot.
Yeah.
Okay. Question number 5. Jesse, what do you look the most forward to whenever you got to travel and take an away game and you're taking a bus and you're going out of town? What do you look the most forward to during an away game?
Oh, goodness. I have no idea. Probably the food,
The food.
honestly. Like, before the game, because he brings us something to eat, and so I'm ready to eat right after school before we go.
Kenzie?
That bus ride calms me down just a little bit. You can kind of sleep half the way, get yourself prepared. You get a little more time for yourself.
Okay, a little more downtime, and I know you guys are excited. Today's at Russell County, so you've already told me today's Chick-fil-A. So you're looking forward to getting done and heading
Yes.
downstairs for you. Okay, good deal. Number 6. After the tough loss that we had to Madison Central, And it's always painful to lose a one-run game. What advice did your coaches maybe give you after that game that might be able to encourage you later on to make a difference whenever we're in a close competitive game? So we'll start with you, Mackenzie. Did they give us any advice after that one?
They really were proud of us for how we did. The first inning, they kind of jumped on us and scored, I think it was 4 runs on us. It was 4-0 first inning, and as soon as we got in our dugout, we were right back on them. We kept our heads up and kept going, but we just can't beat ourselves up after we do make an error. We're just going to take a bite of it.
Jesse, anything to add?
I think they told us that, like, outfield-wise, we need to take better angles at the ball because we had a couple errors there. But other than that, they were proud of us.
So we need to work on maybe some geometry and running down
Yeah.
the angles, not taking the longest way, but the shortest path to cut off a gapper, so to say. Okay. You know, basketball was so much fun. We had the student sections, and I know you guys were there, but it was an amazing time, especially during the regional tournament. And you know, Marshall Livesey always did a good job of coming up with themes. If somehow or another we could get a group of people come and we just had a theme for a softball game, what theme would you guys pick for a student section to come and just be rowdy at a girls' softball game? What would it be?
I have no anything. It would be great to even get a student section
Yeah,
there.
for real.
So whatever they want to wear is fine.
We need to work on that.
Yes.
We need a student section at
We
least
do
for one
need a
game to take
student
care of those.
section very bad.
It'd be hilarious.
Yes.
Okay, you know, I could easily throw a P on a T-shirt or a B or whatever. I can be Pinkston or Begley or be part of it. So I'll get Brandon Forster in. We'll get some things going on. Okay, last question. No, actually, we got 2 more questions. Question number 8. And I know it's a tough question because we talked about 3 people hitting dingers for you in the game against Madison Central, but also we had a lot of hot bats in that 19-4 victory over Whitley County. If we had to pick, and I'm going to put you on the spot now, so each week it's going to rotate, but if we had to pick our week 1 MVP, whether it's offense or defense, who are you going to pick right now that's like stood out in week number 1? And also this can change every week, but just these past 2 games.
You go first.
Okay, I'm going to say Brooklyn. She's stayed pretty consistent at the plate, and she's grown a lot since we've been in practices, and she's done good in the field.
Now, is Brooklyn our 8th grader?
Yes.
What's her last name?
Thomas.
Yeah.
Brooklyn Thomas. Okay. What position does she play?
Short or pitcher?
Short or pitcher.
Yeah.
Okay, so primarily shortstop because Jesse's our pitcher, right?
Yeah. She's kind of hurt right now. That's about the only
Yeah, her
injury we
shoulder's
have.
hurt right now.
Okay.
But she
So we
should
do
be
have
back
an
by the
injury.
weekend.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Jesse, what's your thoughts?
Oh, goodness. I would probably say Chloe. She's doing really good as the catcher, and she's working as our leader. You know, the catcher's like the eyes on the field, and at the plate, she's leading us off and very consistent.
You know, it's nice to have your catcher to be one of the leaders there because also the pitcher and the catcher better get along or the team's not going to have very much success if you guys can't agree on the signals that you're going to have for the game. Last question, Jesse, it's only for you. Coach Elmore said whenever you interview Jessie Begley, will you ask her this question? I said, sure, Coach. He says, Jessie, how do you constantly get destroyed by Coach Luke Elmore in ping pong?
Oh my gosh, it's not true. It's not true. Mackenzie.
So that is the question for you.
Wins? I swear. You're not staying at my house tonight. You're not staying at my house tonight. You can sleep in your car.
I don't ever watch y'all play ping pong.
You're supposed to say me regardless.
Okay, you.
Thank you.
Just Begley.
Okay, so Coach
Winner
Elmore
in
is
ping
giving
pong.
Mr. Murray wrong advice.
Yes.
Okay, he acts like the only time you win is when he lets you win.
No, that is
To build up
absolutely
your
wrong.
confidence. Okay,
No.
Coach Elmore, the girls are calling you out.
Yes.
They're better than you. They pack you. So we just want to make that clear. Okay, thank you, ladies, for our week 1 recap. Next week, fans, we'll be back on Thursday again. Thank you, Mackenzie and Jesse.
Thank you.
Thank you.